Hi guys, Leah here. I wanted to do a quick tutorial today about how I use Google Docs in my Posh business. Google Docs is pretty much the same thing as Microsoft Word. It's very similar in layout and design. The only main difference is that it's an app on Google, so it is run completely online. So if you don't have access to the internet, you're not able to make any changes to this. But I find that it's awesome for my Facebook parties. So we're looking at my inbox right now, my Gmail inbox for my Posh email. And if we go up here to the upper right-hand corner to this little grid of boxes and click on that, we can go to Google Docs. Okay. This is where I house all of the information that I need to touch base with my customers and hostesses, right? So I have my hostess verbiage, I have my pre-post and party verbiage, and then I have customer follow-up. So I realized that it's really time consuming to write out the same thing over and over and over and over again to hostesses and customers alike. So I made these documents so that I can copy and paste. Now I don't ever want to sound like a machine, like I'm not excited for their order or I'm not excited for I don't want it to sound generic. So let's look and see, like for example, the hostess verbiage. Okay. So 8 days before the party, hi hostess, I hope you're well. I'm getting things ready and date of the party. So there are things in here that I need to change. And I tried to make sure that they were all capital letters so that they stick out to me. Okay, so it's definitely personal. It's her name. It's the date of her party. And I always do a video just for her because she is the hostess. But anytime I need to touch base with a hostess, the verbiage is in this document. So once she sends out her invites, I have an email for that. This is the little blurb that I give to her that she can send out to her guests. I change all of this for her, and I want to make it as easy for her as possible so she can literally just copy and paste this into the message guest portion and send it out to her guests that she's invited. And then the morning of the party, I have another little script here that I use to touch base with her. So it's nice that I can just copy and paste this. I need to be mindful, though, that I need to make some changes in here to make it make sense to her and to her party. But this is my hostess verbiage document. I also have done the same thing for the pre-post and party verbiage. So anytime I'm doing a pre-post, which there's a separate training on that, and the actual 30-minute Facebook party, and again, there's a training on that, the verbiage is right here so that I can just jump in here, copy this, paste it into the status, and add a graphic and be done with that. So this is a really, really good way to save some time, number one, and to stay organized and make sure you're not missing anything. So it kind of corresponds with the Google Calendar that I had up before, right? So the pre-posts and touching base with the hostess, I have all of that verbiage written out so that I can just send it out to those people so they know, so that I know what I need to do for them that day. And then finally, I have one for customer follow-up, super important. And this is customer follow-up for an order placed through an event, an order placed through a party. So if she's a brand new customer, if I don't have her on my files or in my Excel spreadsheets, I send her this email and I can just copy and paste it. I can follow up with her after delivery. It's not spelled right. There we go. And I can just copy and paste this. It's there. It's good to go. If she has ordered from me before and she's a repeat customer, I still add her order to the Excel spreadsheet and I change it to yellow and things like that. But I don't send her an email, one of these emails from the verbiage docs. I just send her a thank you card in the mail that I do on Sundays. That's in my calendar tutorial for Google Calendars. It's when I send out my thank you cards. So this is how I use Google Docs. It's super easy. I took a lot of time to make sure that the wording was how I wanted it to be and that it made sense. And that time that I did at the front end saves me a ton of time when I actually have to reach out to hostesses and customers and do pre-posts, because I've already written it and I already have that under my fingers, so I can just copy and paste it. Likewise, I have a folder specifically on my desktop for Posh graphics right here. So I have everything separated into folders so that I can just pull from them and attach them when it makes sense during the pre-posts, or if I need a cover photo, or during the actual Facebook party. Everything is right here. I can pull from it, and it makes it really easy and simple to get it up in a quick manner. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. That's how I use Google Docs and how I set up my graphics on my desktop. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. But hopefully that was helpful to you, and you can see how this can be a little bit of a time saver for you and your business. Thanks, guys.